How about a little bit of survival? Well, in this period of containment, I don't know if these gadgets will serve you, but if you want to plan a getaway in the middle of nature, then watch this video carefully. But before you start, I invite you to subscribe if you love the content of my channel, and as usual, I'll share the product links in the description part of the video. That will allow you to get more information about the gadget that has you seduced. So, stay with me to follow the presentation of the 5 gadgets that are awesome for survival. Number 1. Combbar. Let's open the ball with the Combbar, a robust multi-tool aimed at women and men who like to get lost in nature. It is a gadget quite complicated to describe. It offers tools, all having a unique feature, but it is customary to confess that this is the type of gadget that will still see too little on the market. Basically, through this little device, you will have access to a shovel, an axe, a saw, a pickaxe, and a hammer. The Combbar was designed by a company called Aclim8, and before its official release, it has been 3 years since development. Besides, this is often the case with such gadgets. A gadget like this requires a lot of study and tests before affirming it yes, or know that they would be able to save our lives. The tool is just under 40 centimeters long and weighs a little more than 1 kilo thanks to many components made of aluminum of aircraft quality. It houses a locking system which allows you to easily choose between axe, pickaxe, and hammer. Simply pull the small lever and unfold the tool. Once locked, everything remains solid like a rock. The saw and knife can slide into the hollow handle of the Combbar itself, making it a complete set of tools. On the other hand, the Combbar saves space. Of this you can be sure because you won't have to take a ton of extra tools, all with the guarantee of having everything you need under your arm. As well, one thing is quite surprising. It is the use of 420J2 steel for the axe head. Basically, 420J2 is a low-grade steel made of carbon known for its extreme resistance to corrosion. The steel is often used for diving knives and kitchen cutlery. Thus, it's obvious that the creators thought of everything, and this is perfectly reflected in the tool. There is really a will to provide a quality tool using noble materials. I can't go around the tools, but to finish, let's talk about the saw provided. It has a Bosch blade made with lockable handle in anodized aluminum and nylon glass reinforced. It is solid, comfortable to hold, and cuts easily small to medium-sized tree branches. Number 2. OneUp. Let's move on to survival on the open sea now. I do not want to tell you about disasters worthy of Titanic, but during a boat ride, incidents can quickly happen. In these moments, a life jacket would be welcome, and especially a good quality one. OneUp is a tiny disposable life jacket that expands, swells, and opens on contact with water. It houses a sensor used in the aeronautical and naval security that is deployed automatically once it detects a certain amount of water. It uses a pod of salt, which, once dissolved, releases a spring to activate the opening of an inflation CO2 tank, then the inner tube. All of this happens within 2 seconds, approximately, after entering the water. Another interesting fact, OneUp is reusable, so you don't have to buy a new one every time you go to sea. It will save a lot of money. To reuse OneUp, you just put it back in the container, replace the capsule salt and the CO2 container. Let's talk about mass. The device offers a weight that allows anyone to throw it over long distances without hurting their arms. It can be used in 2 ways. Either you enter the water with the device and let it swell, or you can throw it away into the water to help a damsel in distress. Life Jacket OneUp is 20 times smaller than most life jackets. It is portable and can be used in virtually all situations. Number 3. GP1945. Let's take a leap back in history with the tactical GP1945 pin lock, which is in fact not a traditional click pin. The pin is designed to write and incidentally to save your life, thanks to its indestructible quality. To explain the history of this gadget, the pin takes its name from the year 1945, the same year as the end of World War II. Pin lock function recalls old rifles, military, or modern long-range rifles. Now, how can a pin save your life? Well, that starts with the built-in 100 decibel whistle. This whistle produces high pitch and can play a variety of tones by dragging your fingers along the stylus cap. It's quite useful when you're lost. The GP1945 can also break the glass with the tip in a tungsten at the top of the pin. You will use it to exit a car running or catching fire, for example. The tip was designed to be wider in order to direct the glass fragments away from your hand. Finally, the GP1945 can be made of aluminum or TC4 titanium, but whatever the model, it will still do the job. Number 4. Lynx. Now let's get high-tech with Lynx, an object that allows you to locate the person who owns it, and all this without the need of any connection. It works in a simple way. Just synchronize it with another device of the same model so that both are mutually able to be geolocated, and at any time. Then, arrows will show you the location to follow the direction. Lynx is equipped with a GPS chip and has a battery that allows it to last up to 3 days without being recharged. On the other hand, the device uses algorithms which combine the GPS radio communications, long range and low power, with a custom antenna for connections anywhere under an open sky. On the other hand, you don't need a subscription, smartphone, or internet access, and its scope is approaching 5 kilometers, which is not negligible. Finally, the GPS accuracy reaches up to 5 meters, and a screen allows you to view the settings, distance, and direction to follow for reach the other links. Besides, what happens when the connection is lost? Well, in this case, the device is no longer able to transmit information, but when the Lynx is found, the gadget will let you know. Number 5. Ino Moduno. To finish, we will talk about the Ino Moduno, which is a portable hydraulic power generator. Its mission is to convert any type of moving water into stored energy to charge connected devices even when you're off network. The gadget is designed to provide power via USB port and has a waterproof lantern. Everything is designed in a responsible intention in order to provide an energy solution without breaking an arm, and above all, effective in the long term. The gadget is simple to understand and use and is ideal for people who like to go camping, hiking, fishing, or kayak, or for anyone with access to running water in general. The use of this device will depend on the current conditions. The ENOMAD internal battery provides a charge up to 6 hours before it needs a recharge. You will need the same time for the loading time. In summary, this is the gadget that is a practical tool which can cope in all situations, whether at land or sea. Besides, what's your opinion? Gadgets of this type have already been presented in my previous videos. So, do you find this one more efficient? Alright, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if the answer is yes, don't hesitate to like my video. In addition, if my content you like, you can subscribe without forgetting to activate the notification bell to be informed of all news. Meanwhile, it's up to you. What product did you like the most? Let us know while we wait for the next video in the comments below. See you soon! Hey everybody, it's Nathan, the English voiceover guy for aTech English. Hope you're all doing okay out there and you're safe out there in the world. If you enjoyed this video and you want to hear more from me, you can find my channel at Nathan Blake Games right here on YouTube. I do indie horror games and stuff like that. Just have a good time in general and we have fun. Meanwhile, I'm also over at Twitch at twitch.tv/NathanBlakeGames. I stream Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So come on over and have a good time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Sayonara.